What's up, everybody? Peace be with you guys. Welcome back to Last Day on Earth on the free to play series. This is episode number 4, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to going over to this location called the motel. The motel is I would say, one of the better locations to go to when you're starting out. The motel is going to be very efficient, especially because if you do get the perk that I was talking about in the latter episodes, we were talking about actually getting the hacker perk or even the burglar perk. Burglar perk is probably one of the best perks to get besides the extra pocket. So by this time, hopefully when you're grinding, you're probably going to be like, say, level 30, 40, 20, 30, 40, around there. And you'll be able to hopefully be doing a motel event. Sorry, the motel location, because the motel is very, very good, especially being able to get those grenades, and then save those grenades when you get a little bit more experience to start doing PD waves and stuff. You don't have to really get into PD waves right now, because PD is one of the harder locations to actually get stuff. Because that's something that we're gonna be dumping guns to get mods and even a couple more guns, but isn't really worth it depending on how you have some stuff. So for this location is pretty basic. A lot of roaming zombies, and you're just gonna come in here, kill this guy. This is how I clear the location. As well, I do have a gun. I don't need it. I do have higher armor, but like I said, you literally don't need it. You can wall skill some of these enemies that I just walked right past, as well. But you can see you can literally come here with a bat. To be honest, you can come here for baseball bat or the makeshift bat. It does take planks and duct tape. But you can see you can get like a couple stuff. You get a lot of healing items from this event as well. You don't have to come here with any armor. You can literally get the armor from this location as well. So there is a new mechanic where if you haven't done this location at all, this is a gas canister that you need to actually take over to this wrench icon and drop down. You can literally just sneak. You just have to be very close to this sofa or chair. It is pretty hard to sometimes sneak past it, but you can just come here. You can sneak again. You just have to be very quick as well. And I do have mods on my weapons. These are one of the better mods to have on the machete. Having the gun hut mod and the bow handle, as well as the tendon rip. The gun hut blade is the active skill mod to get the tendon rip as well. And the tendon rip is just a slow down enemy. So you just want to open a lot of these chests. This chest, especially, you can get a little bit of healing items. You normally just get like tea and water and stuff. You want to be taking the water to your base, and at this point in time, you will definitely have the water catcher crafted, I hope. So you have to take the water bottles and even the empty bottles to actually fill up for water. So you we have always having water. So for this one, don't waste your armor durability. Your fist literally doesn't have any durability on them, so you can just use that and take out that. So just get away from the blast radius as well. A couple more roaming zombies, and you can take them out pretty easily. So for this one, you may not have your burglar skill. I believe you need level 2 burglar skill to actually unlock this. I'm going to unlock it just to show you what you can get from here. Fast Brother is on the ground, so you can kill the Fast Brother pretty easily being on the ground. So now this is the chest that you actually open to get the grenade. So you can see you get the grenade, you get a lot of heal items, 4 more bandages. So you can see we are getting bandages, which be pieces of cloth to make bandages. You got a first aid kit and that grenade. Sometimes this armor is really good. It is in the red, but I would still recommend taking it, because if you take it, you're able to go to like green locations with broken out armor. Because you don't really want to be using your best armor. You don't want to be using any armor really past the beanie, the thick jacket and stuff. You don't really want to be using this armor. You don't want to be going past this armor. In my case, you will find armor like reinforced jackets and stuff like lower durability, but you don't want to be using like tactical armor, and below like SWAT armor and stuff. Even this armor that I use in the bunker, you don't really want to be using that armor. You want to be using like this armor and even the reinforced armor as well. So that's like mainly what you want to be using. as well. So this is probably going to be your first boss encountering if you haven't gone to the farm yet. The at locations do go over to the farm, so you don't. I don't think I need to do like a full video because the farm does get help. You get help from the farm in the apps. The apps will show you how to even do the farm location. But if I do need to do the farm location, you guys can let me know. But this is going to be the first real boss we're going to be encountering. You want to be sneaking out on the boss because every time you sneak, you do a little bit more damage. This machete does 38 damage as well. You can see how much this damage does on a sneak with it being modded. If it's not modded, it does 30 damage, and I believe the multiplier is 2, I think. I think it's 2, I'm not 100% sure. So I believe you do like 90 or so damage without the mod. So you can see with this, you just sneak attack against the Reaper. The Reaper isn't the hardest boss at all. You can wall skill this boss. So you can see how much damage it does. It does 100 damage on the sneak, and then you can see it does a scream. So my machete does 33 damage because the Reaper does have armor. So you can see we killed the Reaper pretty easily. And we got some more cloth, we got some more rope. I don't need to take the rope, but I would recommend you guys to take everything as well. And then just a simple rooms, you can use these doors to wall scale, especially if you don't have a lot of healing items. And then you just open these doors as well, these lockers, and you see you're getting fit fabric, got more armor. So I would recommend to take all the armor you can from this location. These are some doors that can open here. You can see some just open randomly, and you can see we can just split off these zombies and wall scale them pretty easily. So you can see we literally got the Roman zombie out, and we have the he ended up running over. But you can see we can literally just wall scale both of them pretty easy. As when they opened it, those barricades don't always open, so that's just a heads up. And there's a couple of resources I would recommend taking. The duct tape, take all of this as well. I don't need to take it because I have a lot of them at home. I take some of them from time to time. I can take the duct tape though, because duct tape is always good to have as well. So I'll take the duct tape. But you don't really, you can, but for your gameplay, you would recommend to take all of them and loot all the zombies as well. You don't really need the flashlights at all, because if you don't have your recycler, those seem pretty pointless, and it seems like they will actually take up more space in your base than you want. But I would still recommend taking them. Have like a chest or so, one chest for them, and then when you get close to actually building your recycler, it does take oak. You can get oak from the farm location as well, because you just need the iron hatchet to actually farm the oak from the farm location. And when you get the oak, you'll be able to you may be able to get this pretty quickly, to be honest. If you level up very fast by doing what I said, go over to the healer, and once you get the healer and get the brain seeds, you can level up very quickly. And just do bunker alpha a lot, to be honest, once you get that boost from the healer. But you can see, just loot all the zombies. You can see this doesn't open. If it doesn't open, the best thing to do is just craft a hatchet. Craft a regular hatchet, sorry. There's glue and stuff. But you can see again a lot of bolts as well. You get your bolts from this location, and you'll be able to build your recycler. But like I said, if this doesn't open, the best thing for you to do is just craft a regular hatchet. You can go on the outside of this location. Well, go outside of the motel, and there are gonna be bits and pieces of like common logs and stuff on the outside to actually help you. So you can sneak and open doors, especially this one, and you can see you can come over here and actually wall scale him. You just have to go a little bit more further back, but it can be done. He dropped some more cloth, made some more rope, and you can go here now and you get another weapon. So you can literally use that weapon instead of using the weapons that you bring. And this opens again, which is actually pretty decent. And you can wall scale the two roaming zombies as well. You can still be a little quicker with your movement as well, and it can work out for you. So this opens, you can go over here, open this, and if the next one opens, we're going to be pretty good. You can see, take everything here. I'm just going to take that because that's all I really need. I can't take the bolts, but like I say, I have so much at home. as well. And this sometimes open, it doesn't always open, but you can see the motel is done already. Nothing too serious. If the two doors doesn't open, you're pretty okay. If they do open, you just gotta fight them. But just be cautious on that. They open from time to time. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do, and you're going pretty okay. So for the fast biter, if your machete isn't modded, it still kills them pretty easily. It does 90 damage, 100 damage. Sorry, so it kills them pretty easily. 90 damage, yes, 90 damage. So you just want to creep on these. Just go, and you can see there's a wood here. Plant fibers. Take everything from this location, even the berries. Take everything from the outside. You can see this right now. You don't get this at all. You need to be going through the apps to actually get the resources needed to get them, because there are some limited item resources like screws, different locations that actually drop good items for the settlement. You are not going to be able to do the settlement. I believe you need to be level 20. I think I'm not 100% sure at all what level you need to be to actually do the settlement. But that's just my guess. I'm not 100% sure what level you need to be, but I know you need to be probably like 20 or 15 to do this. But I'm still going to show you what you can look forward to. We will do under here and show you guys what you can do. The settlement is another party game. Your second base, if you want to call it. A harder thing to do. You need a lot of resources for the settlement as well. So this is the basement location. This is harder if I tell you. So this is a little bit harder than you want to expect. These fast biters do more damage. So this fast roller does 3 damage with my SWAT armor, but I believe with limited armor I can take off my armor and just show you, because you may be low naked or you may have the level 1 armor. So these fast rollers, do a lot of damage as well. So I'm gonna wall skill him. Well, not really wall skill. He does 10 damage. 10 damage from a fast roller. That's a lot of damage being naked. So you can expect a lot of damage. I have shotguns and stuff. I can tend to use my guns and stuff. But if you want to go safe and use guns, I would recommend just using a pistol. You don't need anything too rash to use. So for sneak passing, take this router. You can deal with the fast biter a little bit more better than the fast router as well. And a crawler does come for you, so you just what you want to do, you just want to hug this wall on the other side, and that fast router comes out the vent, and you're gonna be pretty okay to kill him. I don't think you can't really sneak through these spitters, so it's pretty okay. I'm just gonna use my gun on them. Like I said, you can get through these here pretty easily. You can see we just got 18 pieces of cloth. 18 pieces of cloth, that is 3 bandages. That is 3 bandages. May not seem like a lot, but it's gonna be a lot for you when you start out. So the next one is just gonna be a spitter and floater boarder and a crawler that comes out of this bed. But this is a pretty easy part of the location to do, and you just loot this chest and you get 5 screws. Like I said, when you get over to the starting of the settlement is going to be very expensive, so you won't get this party location until you finish some of the acts and actually unlock a lot of the acts that actually do those locations as well. So you can see I'm just going to open up here, and I believe this is what helps you get over to the settlement, if I'm 100% sure. Yes. So doing this is where you get, we have a lot of this stuff to claim. So I'm going to claim them. I didn't know that I actually had these to claim. Got a lot of this stuff to claim. But this is what you do to actually can't go over to like doing all this different stuff. So this is what you actually do to actually get all the locations. So you can see what we just go through, all these different resources, the improvement. This is what you want to do for building. This is where you build over to the set. So you literally need to get, I believe, over to Act 2. So once you get to Act 2, you'll be able to do all of this. You're going to be able to do all of this different things for the settlement, because the settlement is pretty expensive starting out. Even for an end player like me, it still is pretty expensive, having to use a lot of stone bricks and a lot of planks and a lot of different things, aluminum, duct tape, and all those even thick fabric, all like these small resources that you may think may going to be very expensive for you. It's expensive for an end game player. But that's just a motel. Motel is pretty easy to clear. You don't need anything. You can literally just use the berries at the location as well. And I'm gonna actually show you guys the settlement. We're just gonna go over and just show you guys the different things for the arts. So for Art 1, what you're gonna be doing for Art 1 is gonna be pretty simple. You're going to be going through all these different things, doing all the different missions. And you're going to realize you're getting a lot of good loot from these missions alone. You're going to be getting like crowbars. Crowbars are going to be very good for you in Bunker Alpha. And then you're getting like different senior stuff like the gramophone. Gramophone is just mainly just something for to build as well. And then you're going to be getting the bowls. If you do get the paid side, you're going to get your first mod, which is the composite bowl. The bow is not a bad weapon at all. If you get used to it, you can definitely use it. But you do get a mod here with the twisted string. This is going to be your first common mod as well for the bow. And then you're going to get like puppies. You're going to get the same fit jar, aka the beanie as well. Different things that you're going to be needing for Bunker Alpha. Getting food bandages as well, which is good. You get your full set of that armor as well, and then just get a bookshelf to build that does have a little bit of storage space. You're gonna get your first splash damage weapon pertaining to the flamethrower, and you can see all these resources: 20 planks, 20 iron bars, and 20 stone bricks. That is going to be a lot of resources for you to start out, and they're all refined. They're all refined, which is amazing because it does take a lot of time to actually have them not refined to refine them. So having them refined right now is going to be very, very good for you as well. And then you get the reinforced armor. If you do have resources to reinforce your armor, the best thing for you to do is actually take your armor down to like red and then reinforce it. And you get more bang for your buck as well. So you get your first skull crusher, which is good. Get more food, get more bandages as well, and then you get some nails and stuff. Nails are really good to have for at the start of the game. And then you get your first splash damage weapon pertaining to the flame thrower. And then you get over to Bunker Alpha, and then you get your melee weapon, the metal pipe. You get some of the Raiders armor, not Raiders armor, the Bikers armor as well, not too bad. And then you get like thick leather, you get thick fabric as well. And then you get some other resources, iron plates and aluminum plates, which are pretty rare to get sometimes. And then you get over to the durability chat, you get some more military armor. And this is all getting you to Bunker Alpha. This chapter alone is going to talk about Bunker Alpha specifically. This is all just Bunker Alpha. So you can see it's going to get you easier and easier, and you're getting guns, stuff, you're getting armor, and this is where Bunker Alpha is going to be your start. This is your start of Bunker Alpha all out. So like I literally only wanted to show you doing the wall skill, and you only need to open 3 chests, and those 3 chests can be 3 green chests. You don't have to open green, yellow, or red. 3 green chests is going to be good for you, and save your yellow tickets, and then you can start opening them profusely, especially if you're not able to do Bunker Alpha every time it resets. Save your more rare tickets, like the yellow tickets. Save the yellow tickets, so then when you can't do Bunker Alpha, you're still gonna be able to get like 4 or 3 guns out of Bunker Alpha before even doing it. So it's gonna be good if you do save them and just open green tickets, because you get more green tickets than anything in this game. So the best thing is just to save those yellow tickets as well. So you can see you get more bandages and stuff, more gun, and then you get another flamethrower as well. I mainly just save them as well, and then you get your first. I believe this is gonna be your first bite skin as well. This is where the I'm forgetting, guys. I'm forgetting. Where the paint comes into play. This is where the paint comes into play to actually paint your bike. So it looks pretty sick. Pretty sick bike skin as well. And that's just Bunker Alpha there already. And then the Act 2 is where the settlement fully comes into play. But I can show you guys what we have here in the settlement. Nothing too. It's gonna be pretty interesting what you can get. This is gonna be mainly just a flashback of what you get from mercenaries. I can go over that in second video if I need to. But you don't really need to go over the settlement because the settlement is going to be more expensive than you think. I can show you how expensive it is. you're going to be needing a lot of refined stuff as well. So for the settlement, we're going to go into build mode, and you can see these simple floors cost 5 planks and 5 stone bricks. They are pretty expensive. It gets pretty expensive, especially with these simple walls. You need to find iron bars and planks, and then with the doors, you need the iron plates and more planks. And then you need, for the windows, you need more planks and more iron refined bars. So it takes a lot. It really does take a lot. And then when you can unlock the settlement, there is this fast travel. You go right back home. That's why the settlement is so good. As well, if you just have to like hop into the settlement when you can't unlock it, you can save a little bit more energy. You can just go to the settlement, leave the settlement, and then spend a small amount of energy. But hopefully this video was informative. We got 5 bandages. 5 bandages may not seem like a lot. It isn't a lot. But if you can save it and just keep doing the farm constantly, you're getting a first aid kit. You always get like 1 or 3 first aid kits depending on how far you can get through the settlement, get through the motel, sorry. But the motel does give you a lot of resources, and I did get these screws because when you get over to those locations, and you unlock them, meaning you get the special item, which is the screws, you're able to actually keep doing settlement. Because I believe once you unlock the settlement and you go through all the tasks, that's when you actually get those resources as well. But hopefully this video was informative to you guys. Hopefully it did help out a lot, and you're able to do those locations pretty easily. But that's it for me, and I will see you guys next time.